Hey angels, we live. See y'all in a minute. Woo, I'm hot now, damn. Hey y'all, how are y'all doing? Woo! Happy birthday, happy birthday. Hey y'all, how are you? I'm burning up now, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dolly, be quiet. Blazing. Hey, Rare Rose, Gemini, beautiful. AJ, how are y'all? Lady T, what's going on? Hey y'all, happy Monday. Oh shit, it's hot. Okay, so it's one or two things that I could have did while I come live. I could have either finished my other hand and did my nails, or I can get this room together. Well, start getting this room together. So I figured I will get the room together so that way I'm not drilling and filing and all of that kind of stuff because it kind of distracts myself from talking. And y'all know I will talk for an hour or two before I really even go into doing what I was supposed to be doing while I'm live. So it'd be better for me to just kind of walk around, talk, and move things around and stuff like that. So anyway, I just want to talk to y'all. I said I was gonna come on. Crystal was live earlier. Today is her birthday. I hope her beautiful self had an amazing, amazing day. Um, so I'm just coming on, just gonna talk to y'all for a little bit, give y'all an update of what's been going on in my life. Um, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all an update of what's been going on in my life, Lord Jesus, and maybe you'll give me an update on what's going on in yours. So I'm happy to see all that are here. I appreciate y'all for stopping by, even if it was just to say hi or drop a like or make sure y'all subscribe. Okay, still, because that will happen. Especially when you have somebody that has not been consistent, you'll come to their channel and see that you're not subscribed. So I appreciate all of y'all for stopping by and saying hello. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. Hey Michi, how you doing, boo? So seeing your name blazing made me go check your channel and oh my God, see Lady T? I knew it. Thank you, babe. Thank you so much. Yep. So that happens a lot. So if you don't see people that you maybe used to seeing or whatever or haven't seen in a while, go by their channel and make sure that you're still subscribed because YouTube will definitely unsubscribe you. Like I said, especially if a person is not consistent, it'll happen sometimes even when you are coming on. So let's talk about me not being consistent. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay. Let me just clock myself first, okay? Even though Dolly already did it for me. Hey Chrissy Boo, how you doing? How you doing, Blazing? I'm gonna be way more active. So hopefully that don't happen again. And I'm gonna still come to you for my new graphics when I rebrand this whole thing. Yes, Blazing. Yes, come out. Come on out, everyone. Hit that like button and of course subscribe. Thank y'all. Yes, make sure y'all are still subscribed to Blazing. I see he been uploading again, y'all. He been on his shit. He listen, when it comes to beef sector, really when it comes to anything, like Blazing really he should be the first one that y'all go to. If it's anything that y'all want to know about, if it's history that y'all want to know, like really what happened, especially when we're in the times of so many new people popping up. Everybody wants to retell the story. Ain't nobody telling it right. Blazing is the channel. Okay. Let me say while we talking about Blazing that me and Blazing are good. Okay. I think I mentioned this the last time I came on, but it seems that in mentioning that, there was some things that were said and me and my people are good. Okay. The thing about being an adult, living your life, sometimes you just got shit going on. Sometimes you just got to take care of you. Sometimes you just get tired of being in the same routine, doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes people just go off in their little corners or go wherever they doing their stuff. It don't mean that people are not getting along. It don't mean that there's no nothing. It just means that people are living their life doing them and they just not doing what they used to do. That's all that means. Life changed. Nothing stays the same. If you staying the same and if ain't shit changing in your life, that's a problem. Okay? That's very much so a problem. All right? But anyway, so long-winded. So let me just say that. All right. So that's that on that. People are good. I'm so blessed. I always say and I hope the people who support me know how much I appreciate them and that I notice that they still here because I'm very much so blessed to still have, pretty much the same people who supported me. I do get it. Every now and then I'll go on a chat somewhere and somebody who used to love me to death is talking shit. Matter of fact, I popped on James' panel a little bit ago and my sound was fucked up, and so I had got down, and plus I really was popping on just real quick anyway, and then I was up there, but then when I got down I wanted to eat my food. So I had my food, my Texas Roadhouse sitting there. So I'm like, let me eat my food and let me just enjoy the show. So I had just ate my food. I didn't pop back on, but I still love my James. Just everybody who I supported and who I liked on here, I still like. Um, but outside of that, I just happen to drop down and I'm in the chat now and I see somebody who used to like love me and hearts and kissy faces and stuff and talking about I was feeling on myself up there on James' panel. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? What? Feeling on myself? Like, who the fuck is feeling on themselves? Because I lay my hand on my shoulder or whatever fuck I did. Like, what is wrong with people? But anyway, people are weird as fuck. All right. Weird as fuck. Yes, we take breaks. Absolutely. When did we ever have any issues blazing? Listen. People think just because they don't see you doing the exact same thing or don't coming on as much or whatever, like it's a problem or it's an issue or because everybody's not together all the time, there's supposedly an issue. No, there's no issue. There's no issue. The thing about it is, number one, you talking about two different people who, when they got something to say about somebody, whether they like them or not, they'll come out and just say what their issue is. See, that's number one. But anyway, so oh my God, AJ, what's her name? Latasha Phillips, little following ass bitch, little follow who all the same bitch who follow and love all the raggedy people. So I ain't mad. Listen, that bitch, everybody who she be all up in their ass crack, licking their ass crack, is not people that I would be in real life with, nowhere with. Okay, I can't do no type of business, hang out, be nowhere in public, don't know how to act, fucked up ass people. So them the type of people that she like, and I am not mad that she feel away. Okay, I promise I'm not. But it was just funny because it's like, here wasn't this bitch just like loving me to death, and when I'm in her face chatting, oh, ask April and all that bullshit. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Hey, love Blake. Oh my God, 99. Where have you been? Oh Lord Jesus. Where have you been? Y'all talking about where I've been. Oh my God, you just made my stomach do flips. Oh, I swear to goodness, I have had, oh my God. I am so happy that you just okay. Because I didn't know if you was okay or not. All types of shit been happening. And oh my God, I don't even want to say what I thought as long as I haven't seen you. Oh God, I'm so glad that you stopped by. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're doing good. Lord Jesus, you're gonna make me freaking cry. Oh my God, Sandra. Lord Jesus. Oh my God. I might as well go ahead and take these lashes off. Shit. Oh shit. Oh, hey y'all. Oh shit. Oh my God. Dolly and Crystal had me freaking Veronica earlier, and Crystal chat, even Crystal, I'm like, oh my God. Like, y'all don't make me do that. That's such a mom. That's probably why my damn lashes ain't growing back now. I be snatching them off. Be in the bed like, let me. That's some. Look, don't. Hey, listen. All my beauty shit that I be trying to tell y'all about, I don't follow. I haven't been following it. Lord Jesus, help me. Be in the bed like, oh my God, I know I ain't about to sleep with these lashes on. Mm-mm. Oh shoot. I'm just whew. Okay, 99. Well, I'm glad to see you, babe. Oh, I'm so glad to see y'all. Hey, Sandra. Oh, I hope y'all are all doing well. But whew, so let me tell y'all. Love Luck, I hope you're doing good, boo. Um, oh my goodness, Dolly, don't forget to drop your link. Blazing, drop your link. Everybody who has a channel, please drop your link. Or if you have anybody that is, trying to get their community wall, anybody that is trying to get their just reach whatever goals they're trying to reach here on YouTube. Please drop their link. Um, Real beef sector is making a return slowly but surely. Listen, because the thing about the beef sector is I can say that it can take a toll. It can get heavy. You truly got to be built for this shit. No question. You got to be built for this shit. And the thing about it is, you have people who are on YouTube who have other talents and just other talents or knowledge, just different things that they could be doing on YouTube or that they came to YouTube to do and share, and you just ended up in this beef sector, whatever way you ended up here, right? James has been doing, he did kind of like a series where it started out just having the, asking the question like, how did you get to the beef sector, or what is the beef sector, so, and kind of built it from there. But the thing is, different people share their story as to how they got here, how they came to know the beef sector and things like that. And it's like, this is just a place where you ended up being, and it's like everybody knows everybody, right? So it's not a bad place to be, you know but the thing about it is, it just seems like at some point you get stuck in a certain, you just kind of get stuck, and you feel like you could be doing so much more, or you feel like you're not contributing or sharing what it is you came to share, and you're just not contributing to the betterment. You're contributing to what brings us down as a whole, as a people, right? And so at some point, hey, of you, thank you, babes, thank you so much. Lady T, thank you, babes. Lady T is dropping her link, and Dolly, and y'all make sure that y'all dropping y'all links and everything. Make sure everybody subscribe to everybody, please. I appreciate it so, so very much. Y'all support each other. Oh, AJ trying, not AJ trying. Look, with that laughing emoji, I was about to say, I started off like, ooh, AJ, and then I seen the damn laughing emoji. Hey, Willie, hey, boo. Cooking and listening. Yes, subscribe to Willie. Y'all just, so it can be a little bit much, you know. Nobody wants their real life fucked with, at the end of the day. And I think that's where most people get to the point of where they are second guessing what they're doing here, right? Because at a point, it's cool. It's like, bitch, I don't give a fuck what you say about me. We can talk shit. You can cuss me out, bitch. You can call me all the names. You can talk about everything that I put out here on YouTube, whatever. But then when it crosses the line where it feels like it's coming into your real life, and it can jeopardize what you're working towards, what you're working on, things, goals that you have met in your life, and mess with, I mean, everything down to how you make your money, where you live, your family, like, you don't want your family fucked with, you don't want your money fucked with, you don't want your house fucked with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, those are usually the basics that could really get a person fucked up, right? Is you fuck with my family, you fuck with my money, the roof I pay for to have over my head. You know what I'm saying? That's where you will get people really. What the hell was that? What's going on, y'all? Is somebody fighting? Hold on. I think somebody fighting. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, but that's where I think people will start to have an issue. And that's where people start to second guess whether they want to engage or not, right? So anyway, with all that being said, ain't no place like home when it comes to YouTube. And you end up, you'll end up coming back because you most likely built something. You built like this little community. You know, you have people who you really like. You have people who you really relate to. You have people that you built something with, and you care about those people. So it's like That's what brings you back and that's what draws you back. And outside of that, you have things that you truly just love to do here on YouTube. So hey Zo, hey boo. Work killing my ass. I'm gonna tell y'all about that too though. So, you know, um, we come back home, we pop back in and stuff like that, and then we start to, veer off a little bit and stuff like that. And we're like, you know what? I'm not even gonna be fucking with that beef shit no more. That ain't what I'm here for, blah blah blah. Let me do this, let me do that, blah blah blah. Right? But then to be some fuck shit that's going on, and you like, bitch, you got me fucked up, or I gotta talk about this, or I got to, I ain't heard nobody give this point of view, so let me go ahead and talk about it. And then it just pulls you back in. So the only thing I say about all of that is the one thing that I've always said is do what makes you happy. Do what feels good for you. Stay true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? That is what I'm always going to say. Stay true to yourself. Don't feel bad about doing beef sector commentary if that's what you enjoy. Don't feel bad about not engaging if it's too much for you. Whatever is true to you. Don't feel like you have to um stick to something or be loyal to somebody or stand by somebody's fuck shit if that's not what truly, if it don't make you feel good. Don't do it. Because the one thing I've learned about this beef sector is this every man for their motherfucking self. It's every man for theyself. Whoever fuck with each other, but at the end of the day, people are going to disagree. People are going to have their own opinions, their own mind, their own way of thinking, their own way of doing things, and everybody should be allowed that. Everybody should be allowed that without being made to feel bad or feel like you're flip-flopping or disloyal or anything. Because at the end of the day, you came on here, you started engaging, and you don't owe nobody shit. You don't owe nobody on here a motherfucking thing. The only person you owe somebody something to is yourself and the people who have supported you consistently. Consistently, the people who really fuck with you. You owe them to be true to yourself. That's what you owe them. What is that? No- Oh, that's Brownell. Y'all, he done bought this dog, y'all. He bought one of them little Frenchies. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. What you do?
I got this from work today.
Oh. Hey,
Come
little
on.
dog.
Yeah. Don't lie.
17 and a half pounds.
Oh, is it? Hi, little doggy. Oh, he know in there.
Go on. Get out.
Oh, he ain't hollering at you. Hey, little puppy. Y'all want to see him? Hold on. Oh, I can't flip the camera around, huh? But y'all damn sure ain't seeing me. Okay, Lady T. Oh, soap. Hey, soap.
Sure.
Oh, here.
Just
Here,
show
let me
me.
show him, y'all. Hold on. Here, let me do this.
Just show
Oh,
me.
wait a minute here.
French Bulldog. Blue Merle. Blue Merle French Bulldog. You gonna have
He look
puppies
like an
coming.
old man, y'all.
You gonna have puppies coming. If y'all want one, lock it in.
Yes. Come on, puppy. Come on. Hey, a little bit. Okay, y'all. Y'all see? Yes, 9-9. Oh my God. Listen. Ooh, Pac-Man. They got him down in the basement now. Ooh. Oh, he outside. We tried to what you eating, a nail?
What the phone at?
Oh, right there on that dresser. Behind that eyeshadow palette. What's that? Don't eat that nail. What you got? Oh, it's yeah, 6 digits.
Yeah, it was that 031212.
Oh, okay.
That's the same one.
Oh,
Sit.
I didn't know.
Might have
Thank
signed on
you.
my iPad.
Okay. So yeah, y'all. Yeah, he has to share. Oh my God. Yeah, he's oh man. We tried to let Pac-Man like see him like up close and be right there in his face, but he was we couldn't trust him to like let him go to like really sniff him and stuff like that because as soon as the puppy made a move, he would have snatched him. So they just gonna have to be separated. Yeah, no, I'm Pac-Man the baby. That's what he act like too. He be so mad when he leave. He just go all around the house, everywhere where he been, sniffing everywhere. I'm like, he gone now. You sleepy? They got you out too late?
Yeah, what's up, Birdie? He pooped in his cage.
Oh,
On his bed and everything.
oh, did he?
So,
That's the first
Oh,
time
he
I've
must
ever.
have really had to go because dogs they usually don't do that.
yeah, he's crying.
Yeah, because they usually won't. Yeah, do that like right there where they sleep at. I just got one live a little bit ago. So what you doing?
Man, I'm about to. I just ate. I gotta go get some work shirts. I already got
Mm-hmm.
work pants. Let me just go get work
Sit.
from Walmart.
Sit. Sit.
What do you need? You send me a request on Zelle and I'll send you some money
You know. Yeah,
for you to get some shirts.
that'll be fun.
Right now. Oh boy. My bad. What y'all saying?
What's wrong for your birthday, mom?
Nothing.
You gonna take a trip?
I doubt if I can take a trip because everything that's going on in my job is,
For
I
one
don't
break?
even know if it's going to be fixed.
You take a trip for one break. My arm hurts so
I never take a trip. Can't leave and go nowhere past the weekend.
You go like downtown Detroit for the weekend. You know, that's a trip.
This is Dogfish. Ain't seen a puppy yet. Wait, y'all didn't see it? You wasn't looking. We put him on there. Oh, a puppy. Oh, you play too much. He is a puppy.
Hmm.
He only a month old. Old is he?
Four.
Oh, 4 months. He
That's a
4 months.
puppy.
He only 4 months, y'all. Talking about his dogfish. I seen a dog. I seen a puppy.
He's little.
He's a little bitty. He got some fat hands though.
He's gonna be huge. He's gonna be like 40 pounds plus.
Yeah, he do got some fat hands, but he got them big. Hey, Krista, happy birthday. We played you a song at the beginning. Happy birthday. Oh, you want one more puppy? Oh, hell no. Another pit bull puppy?
That's what I want. I want to have him
Pac-Man is not having it, y'all. He mad as hell. He mad as hell. It would be so nice if Pac-Man would play with dogs and stuff. You can't even take him walking in the park. Pac-Man go to the park, you got to take him in the middle of the night when nobody's there, when you're not even supposed to be in the park. Bless him. No, he not. If I could put him in my pocketbook, he a horse. You can't. Hey Shay, how you doing, Dal? Yeah, he is gonna be
Mom, do you need any
he got a big head and some fat hands, so
old pictures or videos from this one?
no, I don't even know what's in there. So, no.
Sure.
Yeah, no, I don't know what's in there. Oh, you want a bully? They cute, but they like short and fat. And they look like old men in the face. They got wrinkles real early. They born with wrinkles in their face. Store got used to storm in like a week. Really? Well, that's another thing is the dog don't actually like live here, so he not here all the time. So he like in and out. So Pac-Man wouldn't get used to him like that anyway. I don't know. Pac-Man's sneaky. Like I just wouldn't trust him around him. Probably never. He's even jealous of the kids
Oh, yeah, Mom. They better get a house here on the east side.
on the east side. Oh
But
hell
no,
no.
no. It's like Oregon. It's more Oregon than the east. It's a
It's
nice
like
house.
borderline.
Yeah, it's in a white neighborhood. It's like all old white people. It's a nice house. It's but like it's They they gonna be there because he owned the house.
Well, hopefully y'all rent gonna be reasonable because it's
Yeah,
not the time to move.
600.
Oh, okay, that's good.
And it's gonna
That's
be me,
real
Daddy, and
good.
James. It's a 3 bedroom, 1 bathroom, but it got like a basement and a full backyard.
Oh, okay, so y'all all have your own room.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's 200 a person. That's like utilities and rent.
He making y'all pay water?
Uh,
Most
I don't know
likely.
yet. I really don't know.
And if he is, it ain't supposed to be no more than $50 a month.
We can't just put the water bill in our name.
No, they won't do that. Usually, either they pay the water in full or they gonna add it to your rent. He may agree to you paying the bill directly, but the water goes in the owner's name. And if you do that, make sure it's in the lease.
Cruz, the dude, like he owned the Frenchies and stuff. He
Hmm.
just bought a new house.
Well, the market is crashing. Prices are going lower and lower. It's about to crash. I've been telling. I was just about to tell them on YouTube 'cause I told them that way earlier this year. But it's gonna crash later.
He been had the house, but like he's just not renovating it.
Oh, okay. Yep. People should have been saving their money, even still now. It's about to go. In the next, not probably not even 6 months, 3 to 6 months. People should have their money together, and it's gonna go. You said 8 pounds. That's the purse. He's 17 pounds, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. My son came in. He think he's grown now, so I don't see him that much.
I'm working. What I do? I work, take care of the dog.
Yep. Y'all, I got a subscription box. We ain't had a subscription box in about a year. When did we stop subscription boxes? Almost a year. Almost a year.
Let me know what you want for your birthday.
Okay. I don't want nothing. Okay, y'all drive safe. Right now, send me a request for the shirts. Oh, Jesus. Bye, love you too. See y'all later. Oh, Ronell, your carpet cleaner thing. Did you take that? Did you take? Okay.
You want it?
Well, no, I was about to do it over the weekend and figure out how to use it, and then I saw it wasn't in your room, and I was like, and I didn't know if Tia put it somewhere, and then Tia was here.
Like 2 cars.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So I'll bring it back.
Well, I don't need it. I was just gonna do it this weekend, but I just wanted to make sure because
I just bring you when I get off Friday.
Okay, I'll do it on the weekend again. Okay. All right. Okay. Love y'all. See y'all later. All right. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being patient with me. So, I miss y'all so much. Trina, how are you, darling? So I really can't have it dog. Let me see. What I miss y'all say? Lady T, you got your aspirin, babes? I had to take me some Excedrin at work earlier. So let me go ahead. So yes, so while I was just talking to my son about that, y'all. Now, if y'all remember, now see, here's the thing, and this is why I don't know if y'all noticed this about me yet after all these years, but I have really great advice, especially business advice, and I'm knowledgeable about things. I just don't have the money to put behind what it is I know. That's the thing about me. But I try to share that information for those who do. So like I was telling y'all, when shit was inflation was kicking in, all types of shit was happening after the pandemic, the car prices was doubling, housing prices going up, all that type of shit. And we in a recession now. The housing market is about to crash. I'm talking about it's about to go. All right. It's about to blow. So I said this way or a couple of times already. Get your money together, or if you got the money to make some shit shake, be watching it, y'all. Be watching. All right. Um. Oh my God. And Sophie, yes, babe. Yes. Yes, we're gonna talk. I'm gonna tell y'all about that. So something just happened with student loans. So that's about the housing market. Housing market is about to go. It was just a lovely from like what November of last year, and here we are almost a year later. It was a seller's market. It's about to be the buyer's market. Okay, you're gonna have a lot of people that bought them houses way too expensive and ain't gonna be able to keep them. Okay, because of the price, the inflation that's going up, jobs are being let go, y'all. There's people being hired and being fired right afterwards. Okay, shit is going on right now. Okay, it was the great resignation where motherfuckers just walking off their job, leaving their careers of 20s and 30 years and starting their own businesses. Now you got people who can't even get a job. That's the space that we're in right now. So you want to just be smart with your money. You want to save your money. You want to look to invest your money. Um, this is the things that you want to be doing right now. You want to be watching the stock market. You want to be watching the housing market. You want to just watch these numbers. The thing about the world and the economy, it's supply and there's demand, right? So when you see the demand, somebody has to have the supply and vice versa. All right. And when you see one leaning towards the other, that will tell you what move that you need to make. Whether if you're gonna hold back, or you're gonna go ahead and dive in. What you gonna do? Right? So this Dolly, I'm about to get a job at a strip club. I need cash ASAP. Listen, listen, me too. I need mine canceled because I ain't paying shit. Okay, so listen, y'all. So about these student loans, um, y'all. So what they are doing right now. Number one, there is a list. There is a list of schools. So if your school is on this list, this is a list of for-profit colleges. So if you went to a college that is considered for-profit, um, basically they are those colleges that kind of just are thrown up. They're really easy to get into. They have the program already set for you. Basically all you got to do is get the financial aid and you can get in, that type of shit. Any of those types of schools like Phoenix, ITT, DeVry, um, those types of schools or whatever. I mean, the list is long as hell. So it ain't no telling what school is on there. Look at that list. If you by chance went to any school like that, look at that list, and you have the chance to get that loan canceled off of your credit. Loan canceled, gone. Okay. Hey, Fifi Boo, how are you? The next thing that just just happened is there's a $10,000 cancellation. So it's $10,000 if you make under $125,000 a year. If you make under $125,000 a year, you can get $10,000 canceled off your loan. Period. All right. That's for everybody. All right. So if you make under $125,000, you can at least get 10K canceled off of your loan, no matter what school it was. Okay. But you have to make under that amount of money. Um, now, now, if you were awarded Pell Grants, meaning if you were awarded Pell Grants, that tells the government that you qualified for low income. So if you were awarded and did receive Pell Grants as part of your student financial aid, then you get $20,000 canceled off of your student loan bill. Okay. And and with that you still you would make under the $125,000, but with that one right there they didn't specify the amount that you could make because it's just an automatic. If you receive Pell Grants, then you automatically qualify for that 20K off of your student loan bill. Now they said if you make under over the 125,000, then you don't qualify for any of it. So at the very least you would get 10K off. If you receive Pell Grants, you'll get 20K off. And if you went to a for-profit school, then you can get that whole loan canceled, whatever that amount was. Hey, A plus, what's going on, boo? After that 20K, I only will owe a little less than 2.3K. Ain't buying good. Listen. So that's what's going on with the student loans. Now, where you need to go to make this happen, you need to be working with your lender that you have your that has your loan right now, that is servicing your loan. So it doesn't just happen automatically. You have to do something to make it happen. Okay, so they're not just going to automatically take it off. What needs to happen is you will go to the the government website for student loans. What I can do is I'll get the link and I'll post it on my page on my community wall. So I'll get the link to the government to the student loan website, and that way that's and then you can just navigate the site from there. So what that will do, it will link you up with any forms that you need to fill out. It will also link you with your servicer. Okay. So going off of that website, you will be able to get connected with the right bank that is servicing your loan, and from there you will be directed on how to get this money canceled off of your credit, off of your loan. So that is what is going on with the student loans, y'all. Okay, money is coming off. I mean, I definitely heard, they kept talking about this 10K. The student loan situation has been going on for a long time. The student loan has been at the top of the conversation of getting money canceled off of your loans for a long ass time. Ever since the pandemic hit, ever since they started doing any type of stimulus package, everything, student loans have always been in the conversation. The thing about it, wait, he didn't let Pac-Man back in the house. Pac-Man just out there just a crying. What in the world? But anyway, so it's been at the top of the conversation for a long time. And so the thing about it is you have people who have $100,000 student loan debt. Some people are damn near at 200, depending on what they went to school for. The thing is some of those people also make that type of money too, right? So, and then you have some people who just continuously rack up their loans because they don't want to pay back. If you didn't know, the as long as you're in school, that your loans will always be deferred, right? Your loans do not start having to be repaid until after you've received after you've completed your program. So after you've completed your program, gotten your degree, 6 months after that is when your payments are supposed to start. Well, if you're one of those people who continuously go to school, who continuously take classes, then that is also keep it pushing your loans off from having to get paid, right? So look at Pac-Man, y'all. He's just going through the house. Look at him. Right. He going on through the house, up and down the stairs, y'all. So, you got people, and I ain't mad at it. Look, I ain't mad at the hustle. I ain't mad at the game, but I'm just telling you that, you're a person that's racking up these student loans and you're doing it purposely, not really because you just want to keep continuing your education, but because you know that it's pushing your loans off, right? So, and then you got people who have like these hundreds of thousands of dollars in student loans, but they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars income. So, I don't know. To be all the way honest, I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. I feel like if we can give billions of dollars to another country, I feel like we could cancel all of our loans. I feel like a lot of the problem with the US is that we don't take care of home first. That's what I feel like. I feel like we always can run to the aid of other people, but when it comes to the people that are living right here on your land, that are the reason why you have these billions and trillions of dollars to give away to other people and to meet the aid of others, they get the short end of the stick. Hey, Emmanuel, how you doing, boo? Yes, career students. I'm trying to tell you. So that's what I truly feel. But I am happy that something has been done. But I just feel like if you can do all of this for everybody around the world, and it don't take nothing for you to drop whatever amount of money, I feel like that should be done at home first. I feel like, why do we have to wait until the government gets shut down before somebody makes a move? Why do we have to get the bare minimum? Why does it have to be a question if we get a little ass $600 stimulus check when you can give these people a lifetime, lifetimes of riches? You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like. But where are we at? This is why we need to educate the people that we bring into the world. That's why we need to educate our youth to grow up, to for them to have interest in taking on these positions of power, be interested in taking on these positions of power, be interested in politics, be interested in your community, be interested in your education and that sort of thing. So that if we didn't grow up that way, to think that way, if we are just now really becoming, more educated or more aware, and not saying it's too late for us, but just saying that, the little people that we are raising up in the world, that's what we should be teaching them, and bringing them, making them aware of, because that's what we need. We need our people in these seats making these decisions for everybody, you know so that's what I feel about that. It should be free. It should be free, you know what I'm saying? Just like healthcare. Why is healthcare like, the thing about America, healthcare and our criminal system, the criminal justice system, are the two biggest payers of our country. We got to keep people in jail, in prison, and we got to keep people sick. That is what keeps people paid in the United States. That's, hey Xavier, hey boo. That is what keeps, the rich rich. Keeping people sick and keeping people in prison. And whose people is it? It's not theirs. It's not theirs for the most part. You know, I mean, for the most part, everybody's included, because really, more so than it is black versus white, it's poor versus rich these days. It's more so poor versus rich. But the thing about it is We just need to teach each other the most we can. We need to share information the most we can, but not only share the information, we need to actually apply it to our lives, because you can know every damn thing, but if you ain't living by it, if you're not actually living that way, then it means nothing. You know, a lot of us know a lot of shit, but what do we actually use the information? Probably not. Probably not most of it. So that's where we are with that. But yeah. Class system is real. Absolutely. Absolutely. We get shamed for having a school that is crazy. Listen, other countries truly laugh at us. Truly laugh at us. Like we're so called, the world power, but other countries laugh at us. They really do. They really do. Cause they do little shit like just like what Russia did with Ukraine. That was some shit to laugh at the US. That was nothing but just to make the US jump. That's all that was. Putin said how jump and US said how high. That's all that was. Because we're predictable. We are very much so predictable, you know? And it's just all about having the wrong people making the decisions. That's all. And it's been happening for way too long. For way, way too long it's been happening. But, you know, um time is what can tell. And the more that yes, love on each other, the more that we do that, the more that we love on each other, the more that we help each other, the more it will spread. Hopefully hopefully that love will spread, hopefully that knowledge will spread, hopefully the more people we see applying that knowledge that's being shared to their own lives and seeing the effect that it has on them, it will make people do the same you know but it takes a long time, because it takes a long time for people to catch on, not to catch on, but it takes a long time for people to actually make the change. It's nothing that happens overnight. So it's just all we can do is just the best that we can with what we got. And we have this thing called the internet that we are able to use to share information, to share our thoughts, to share our lives. And it should just be used for the good, you know, as much as possible. As much as possible. I want to finish my bachelor's, but after this new thing was passed, it will wipe out my debt. There you go, Xavier. Period. Baby, that school debt going bye bye bye. No Backstreet Boys. I'm so excited, Blazing, because listen, that is something else, y'all. It really hinders you. Two things that really will hinder us is debt, or not that will, but does, is debt and having a criminal background. If you got one or two, don't have both of them. Okay, trust me. All right, don't have both of them, but one or the two. That shit is, it don't take no time to mess it up, right? Because that same debt that you fucked up just by getting that credit card when you was 18, or signing up for every class you could to get the maximum loans you could, and then didn't finish for whatever reason, or finished and didn't get the job, or didn't go in that career choice for whatever reason, guess what? Them 2 to 4 years that you spent in school, or whatever you paid for with that credit card, how many years is it gonna take you to fix that shit? It can take a lifetime to fix it. It takes so long to fix a fuck up. A fuck up that majorly affects your life for at least the next decade, if not more. So, I mean, for all of this, that this will help, for all the people that this will help, it is a blessing. Just do right by it. Do right by it. Even if it's 10K. If it's 10K that's going to get taken off of your credit, that is a blessing. Take the blessing and don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Use that. Think of it in your mind as you just paid off 10K off your credit and use that as motivation to work on it even more. You know, 20K, whatever it is that's coming off. I am going to share them links to my community wall to so that y'all can know where to go on the student website, the student loan website, so that y'all know what forms to fill out. I will share the link directly to the for-profit school form if that's what you need, because that will wipe out that whole debt, whatever you paid, whatever loans you took out to go to that school, it will pay that off totally. If you got Pell Grants, it will take off 20,000 off your debt. If you didn't have Pell Grants but you still make under 125,000 a year, then it will take off $10,000 off of your student loans. So something is better than nothing, but at the end of the day, we still we still need more because you got to think about it. You got to think about it. School just started this week in my city. So school just started, college I'm speaking of, just started back. How many of them students are going off of financial aid, federal financial aid? Think about that. While they're wiping off a little 10K or 20K off of people's loans, guess what? How many more students just signed up for more of them same loans? So, you welcome, Sophie. You welcome, babe. Um, so we got to think about that. We got to teach our people, our kids, how to go to college off of grants only. We got to stop trying to rush our kids to do this now, do this now. You need to be doing this, you need to be doing this, right? We need to teach them it's okay if you spend an extra year in college if you're going to graduate debt free or damn near debt free. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it so that you got to have this degree by the time you this age, and by the time you this age you should be doing this and you should be working in this field. And no, if staying in school another year is going to stop you from taking out them loans that's going to fuck up the next 10 years of your life, that's fine. Take that extra year to just go to school off of grants, because that's the good thing about this student loan cancellation. Because think about it, if you receive Pell Grants, then you get $20,000 taken off of your student loans instead of 10K. Pell Grants, that's the free money. That's the money that you didn't have to pay back, but you get to get an extra $10,000 taken off of your loans. So that's really taking care of the lower income people. That's really a good thing for the lower income people. So I'm not mad at it. Okay, Blazing Babe. I'm not mad at it. Um, yes, Hazel. I'm saying I think some people are in so deep, they're like, I might as well keep going to school. Yeah, Xavier, because yeah, you get overwhelmed. You like, how the fuck am I ever gonna pay this off? And it's like, cause it's like it's almost like I was talking at work today with my coworker about daycare, right? We was talking about how expensive daycare is. Like when you look at how expensive daycare is for just one kid, daycare can be upwards of $400 a week for one kid, like between 3 and 400 a week. So that means that you're working to pay daycare. By the time you pay daycare, pay your rent, pay your utilities, do you even have any money left? Are you even having enough to pay your home expenses? So that's why a lot of people just decide to just stay home and live off the government or have government housing, because it's like, well, damn, when you try to do things the right way, let me work, let me have my child in daycare, let me, pay my bills and stuff. When you try to do things the so-called right way or by society standards, It's like no way to make it. Not off of one job, not off of just working a regular job. It is no working a regular job no more and making it. It's just not. It's not happening. Your regular job that you're working is not going to pay you a livable wage. They're not paying you enough to pay your housing costs, pay your utilities, buy your food, pay your medical insurance, pay your dental, take care of your kids, pay your car note, pay your auto insurance, pay your life insurance, pay your phone bill, pay your Wi-Fi, pay your cable, pay your whatever trash bill, pay, buy you a couple outfits a month, buy your kids some shoes and school clothes, and it's not, pay your student loans. A regular job is not paying you that. Just, and all that shit I named is regular shit. That's all regular shit. That's not nothing. I didn't say nothing about a vacation. I didn't say nothing about going out to eat. I didn't say nothing about going out on the weekends. I didn't say nothing about no shopping habit. I said a couple outfits. I'm talking about just, so you can look decent going in there every day. Everything I named was regular ass everyday monthly shit that that stuff is due every month. I didn't say nothing about no extravagant lifestyle, no extravagant cars, no, resorts, and, you know, going on vacation 4 times a year, once a year. I didn't name none of that. Yeah, until the kids are in school. So until the kids are in school, let me, because that's what you need daycare to work. Or what do you choose? You choose, well, let me stay in low income, let me get these food stamps, let me get this couple dollars check because I get paid more to stay at home than I do to get up every day and go to work. They'll pay for my housing, they'll give me money for food every month, they pay my utilities. If I need clothes or diapers or whatever, I can do DoorDash, I can become a content creator. I can go live stream on any app and make a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? I can give me a little side hustle, do hair out my house, do whatever. Like, so this is the mindset of people because you need some money, right? So this is the mindset of people because it's like, why am I going to work every day to hand my money to somebody else? I get nothing out of it. I don't have nothing to show for it. And this has been my mindset, but I've just grown up to work. And I was a very young mother, so I've just always worked and took care of my kids. Like I said, no vacations. I had mine in daycare until the oldest, what they stopped them going to daycare at 12 years old. So 12 years old, but I had mine in Head Start and all of that kind of stuff. But and I've had mine so far apart in age. But yeah, until they were school age, my kids was in daycare. Um, I went to work. I had a copay because I got assistance for daycare, so I didn't have to pay the full amount. But they were in daycare. I went to work all day, took my lunch to go and take them lunch at daycare or dinner, whatever I was working, go back to work, you know, make sure that they have dinner, go to bed, blah, blah, whatever, and do it all over again the next day. That was my life raising my kids. And now it's like, and once you get to a certain age or your kids get older, you're like, what the fuck do I got to show for building other people's business? You just working, and then you got to work at least 2 jobs to just do regular shit, you know? Or that's why people fall in the rut of my income tax, doing the same shit with their income tax every year, right? Because you have all these plans, well, I'm gonna pay off my credit, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that. But guess what? You probably gonna have to buy another little cheap car because the one you bought last year broke down. Can't afford to pay no car note, or your credit ain't good, so you can't go to the lot and just get one, you know, or you couldn't afford insurance, so whatever happened to it, whatever. Every income tax, you gotta damn near buy a car, or that's when you gotta finally put some furniture in your house, or finally do something to your kids' rooms, or finally take them shopping for a decent amount of clothes and stuff like that, because you can't do that when you get paid, because you got to take care of the basics. But this is where we're at. This is where we're at. And this is how we become in this same cycle over and over again of, low income and poverty and things like that, because because you just trying to make it, you just trying to make it. But that's where bringing, applying the knowledge that we get on a daily basis, that's where that comes into play, because we have the knowledge to do things different. We have the knowledge to not fall into those ruts and fall into those same cycles. So that's where we need to, you know, think of that mindset of putting that $5 away every day. Doing the extra work of cooking more at home instead of running through the drive-through all the time. Every time you get paid, instead of splurging on this, you might do a little something, or do something that's like more free, or more, not so costly, and putting the other money away, or learning how to invest. Instead of going every year buying, using your income tax for the same thing every year, taking some of that money and putting it somewhere that's going to grow, so that by the time the next income tax comes around, you have more money, instead of, having to use the same money over and over again for the same damn thing. Putting something away, so every Christmas you're not going into debt trying to make a nice Christmas. You already have that money put away. Little things like that will cause us to come ahead instead of falling more behind. Just little things, little small things like that. Not going in debt every Christmas. Not using our income tax on the same shit every year. Little things like that. Even if all you can do is work that same job, little things like that with what you already got, not doing anything extra out of the ordinary, making those other small little changes will allow us to be better rather than falling more behind. I wanted food stamps, but they wanted too much information. I got overwhelmed and said, forget. Listen, they want to know your whole life, but you know what I'm going to tell you about that? Tell them you homeless. Boom. Tell them you're homeless. Okay? You want food stamps? Even, I'm going to tell you something. Getting food stamps, even getting them for the 6 month time period, wherever you're at, some do it for a year, some do it for 6 months at a time. Even if it's for that 6 months, that money that you save over that 6 month time period will put you ahead of the game. So instead of buying that food, you can be investing that and make that money grow. You can buy a CD. You can even buy just a CD. Even though it's not that much growth, it's more than you have. You can put it into a mutual fund. I'm telling you. You can invest in a stock and just let it sit. But yeah, tell them you homeless. I'm dead serious. You laughing. That's all. That's what cuts all of that out. It cuts out what you make. It cuts out them asking what's your rent, what's your bills, what your that, and all you do, you homeless. You don't have nowhere to live. It ain't nobody but you. And what they do is they will use their office. You can choose your mailing address, so you can choose a mailing address, or their mailing address will be their office, whatever the state office that you're filling your application out through, and you will get your stamps, and you will get them until they cut you off if you don't want to reapply. Tell them your ass is homeless. What they gonna say? You not? They can't tell you not. They can't make you live somewhere. And that's all you got to do. That stops them from, nope. I'm homeless. Nope, it ain't no job. You ain't got to get them no job information. You ain't got to give them nothing. You're homeless. They got to give them to you. Yep, they do. They want your birth certificate. They want rent bills. Yeah. Now your birth certificate. I don't know, like, cause you got to give them your social security number and stuff like that. So you should be able to do most of it over the phone. Now you may have to give them a birth certificate if it's your very first time. If you've never had them before, you may have to give them your birth certificate. But outside of that, but still, that's just proving you are you. But as far as anything else, all you do is check the box that you're homeless. You're homeless right now. You just fell on hard times. Boom. That's it. And that's it. They can't ask you nothing else. I be seeing people fill up their cards. I want to be able to do that. I'm weak. Listen, I'm telling you what to do. Now, if you're gonna do it or not, I don't know. But I'm just putting the information out there. So if you, it ain't none of my business if you actually take the advice or not. But I'm telling you what to do. Okay, because I'm gonna get mine. All right. So that's just, it just is what it is. Okay. It is what it is. My son, he just, like I told y'all, telling our kids to teaching them how to go to school just solely on grants. My son just started working today, in an amazing job. Okay. I ain't even asked him how much he make because I'm embarrassed because I know he making more than me. And you know what? That's okay because that's what I want. It ain't nothing that I don't want more than for my babies to be doing better than their mama. So I ain't mad at it. But and I'm still gonna do what I'm supposed to do and take care of mine. But yeah. So because like me and him, we on the same page. Like I told him, you gonna go to college, you are going, and he's gonna go for business and finance. He's gonna learn what these people learn in school, but he also got that hustle, and he also gonna, work, and he gonna do his entrepreneurial. He gonna work to get the money that he needs to put into his business and put into his investments, and he gonna get that education so that he can know what they're taught, and that's how we gonna do that. And whatever school he goes to or whatever classes he do, he's not paying for them, and neither am I. The government gonna pay for him straight off of grants, off of his grades, his smarts, every type of grant he can get, he's gonna get it. And if he got it takes him a year longer, 2 years longer, that's okay. He's not gonna have all that debt hanging over his head. So thank you. Yes, he's using the car. Yep, he's using the car. Yep. And he got an amazing job. Amazing. He's like, Mama, he was like, I just got in over here and he's like, that's what I'm gonna do for right now. I'm gonna take this year off. I'm gonna stack my money. And he was like, and then I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna go to school, get that business degree, and boom. So he good. Now let me tell y'all about what's going on with me at my job. Y'all, Lord Jesus help me. I'm gonna tell you I one thing that I learned working in healthcare, and that is the snakes. Baby, when I say the snakes are real, they are real. Okay? And they are everywhere, right? But it ain't no joke in healthcare. And ding ding ding, newsflash, the patients are not the priority. They damn sure not the priority. They want to say they the priority, but they not. It's every man for their motherfucking self, okay? And it's very much so evident. And I am just at my wits, okay? I've been working my ass off. Can't nobody tell me I don't earn my money, okay? It went from me starting a job, it went from me barely doing anything to pretty much running it. And I don't have no problem with it. I don't have no problem with the people that I work for are sweet people. They cool people. They even said they'd help me get a car. Somehow they always ask me like, when do you want to get a car? I'm like, when I can pay for it, okay, I gotta save my money. They're like, we'll help when I can pay for it. I appreciate it, but when I can do it, I'll do it. Plus, this ain't the time. Now, when that, just like the housing market is gonna crash, so is the auto market, and I'm gonna be right there. Okay, but um, anyway, outside of that, Dolly, Veronica, hey boo. So so what's been going on is like I think I had told y'all about a group of people deciding to separate and but wait a minute, stop before I tell y'all what about what's going on because it's gonna take me a little second. We got our first subscription box that we've had in a long time. Okay. We y'all know that I had took some time off of subscription boxes. We decided that we were going to save money. We decided that we had too much product and that pretty much they were repeating so many products and getting so many doubles and so much was happening. They want to raise prices that we just said, fuck it, and we're going to leave it alone. So I do got a subscription box. I'm not going to tell y'all which one yet. I'm going to wait until tomorrow when I'm ready to do the unboxing. But we got a new subscription box. There's a great deal. I'm gonna hurry up and do the unboxing tomorrow, so y'all still have time. Y'all will still have 2 days to get the deal, and I'm gonna show y'all tomorrow. But yes, I did get another subscription box because it was an amazing deal. Plus, we hadn't gotten none in a while, and I haven't shopped in a while, and I'm not going to because it's not the time to be shopping. But as far as like beauty stuff, I haven't shopped in a long time. Because if I did, I would have been showing y'all. But no. But anyway, okay, moving on. So, raspberry walnut vinaigrette. Oh, you lost like 5 to 8 pounds. Oh, we ain't gonna talk about that, y'all. I done gained, y'all. I've gained that weight back. I think I've gained almost all of it back, y'all. I've been eating McDonald's and shit. That's a whole nother thing. We're gonna leave that alone because I'm not about to tell y'all something that I ain't starting to do yet. So, I'm not even gonna say it. But when I'm on my shit, I'm on it. But I was just thinking, like, oh my God, this wedding, I bet the fuck I'm not about to gain all this damn weight and shit like that. And the wedding is coming. It's gonna be here before we freaking know it. And I'm gonna still be talking about what I'm gonna do. So, but anyway, y'all gonna see me when y'all see me tomorrow. Y'all gonna see my face fat. But it's all good. It's all good. We gonna get it back right and tight. Well, I'm eating a brisket salad, hold the salad. Listen. My ass been eating McDonald's and shit. I said, oh no, somebody got me fucked up because this job, y'all, they didn't have me fucked up. And they didn't have me fucked up. Y'all, I ain't had no time to do nothing, okay? So anyway, so basically I had got hired in this job, y'all, and I got hired in and I had like 3 bosses, right? Let me just say there was 5 people above me. Okay, there's the owner's wife who is also the DON. There is there was the like human resources, HR and finance person. Then there was the 2 nursing supervisors, right? Let me go downstairs, give me some more ice. My ice and turned into water. Okay. I'm just gonna wear spandex. Listen. Shit. Oh my god. I need to order another waist trainer, but I don't want to spend the $50. But I need a good one, y'all. Oh, okay. So anyway, y'all want to order that shit that inject in my stomach, but then they scared me at work. So I'm like, I work with nurses, so I can have them like inject the shit in my stomach or whatever. But then they like, do you know what it is? And are you sure it's safe? And well, I'll do it, but I just want you to make sure it's safe. And I'm like, fuck, don't scare me now. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm ordering it from it's from it's like Korean Beauty or whatever. And they looking at me all sideways and shit. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I can go get it professionally done, but then, I'm being cheap. And that mean I'm gonna have to pay them like four times the what I had to spend if I would just order it. But anyway, y'all, okay. So listen. So I had like technically five people, above me, right? So, so just say the three, the what, one, two, three. Okay, and then we had a receptionist person. So the receptionist and the three people directly above me all left. They all left and went and started their own agency. Now, they had already had this agency that they were working on for about a year before they left, right? So they had built this agency, started it, opened it up, had people working with them for them and everything, like a year before they decided to go. And what prompted them to leave, what prompted them to leave was that the owner started asking questions. So he started noticing the money, right? Because the thing about it is the owner and actually the DON, which is the DON supposed to know everything, right? The DON is like everything is supposed to stop at the DON, anything that go on in the agency. But it didn't. It pretty much was the HR finance person, like that was pretty much the DON too, right? Like that person pretty much did everything. But that person is the one who went and started their own agency. And then one of the nurses, they like humping or whatever. So they supposed to go start their own thing. And then the receptionist, she acted like she want to sit on their lap too. She was like they gopher. And then the other one, she the friend, so she just gonna go anyway. But anyway, so that was like the clique that was in the office. So the DON and the owner didn't know very much of anything. They left it all up to the other people. So these people, he started asking questions because they went through COVID. Business kind of dropped through COVID, of course. And then, it's picking back up, right? And then I'm there. So I'm there and I got I got people like this thing with agencies not having enough help and not having enough home health aides and all that kind of stuff. Like I didn't have that problem. Like it was for a hot second, for maybe like a couple months, but after that, like I had people left and right. I needed to get new people and stuff, get new clients and stuff or whatever because I didn't even have enough hours to give out. So I was doing good, and everywhere else, like all these other case managers talking about how, they ain't got no help and they just always calling me to take people on, but they really didn't want to take on no new people. So it was just weird. And then I would get all this communication from case managers about why we didn't bill for a client for like 6 months. And it would just always be some billing questions. And I didn't do billing. So I would ask questions like, well, such and such said this. And if it was something I could fix by just sending them timesheets, whatever I could do to like fix it, I would do it on my own. But then if it was something like they wanted them to just bill direct, then I'm like, oh, okay, well, I don't do that. So let me go ahead and and take the message. But they would always put it off like, okay, we got it or whatever. So eventually I asked, like, is there something that I can help with or is there something that we could do so this doesn't keep happening? So eventually the receptionist girl, she's like, well, I took over the billing like, back in like June and the numbers are automatically defaulted in there. So I just, whatever he already had in there, I just kept it going like that. I said, well, can we like go through everyone? And so that way you can just that way you can fix it, like whatever. But even with that, with missed visits and stuff like that, it's not always gonna be the same. You gotta actually like do something. So she's like, no, it's good, it's fine. It'll be good. So I just always brushed it off and stuff, right? So finally, so anyway, like I said, the money wasn't right, I guess. So then we had totally switched over to this other program, like at the beginning of the year. And we switched over to this other program. It's like a program that we use for like when, you do your notes and do the visits and do the when you like do all the patient's charts and everything. This is the program that holds all that information. So we have switched over to a totally different one because the person that pretty much ran the office, he said he was blaming the last program what on that program, and he was basically saying it was, the billing issues was that program, so we need to switch over to this one, which that was a big ass lie. So anyway, so needless to say, money ain't right, money ain't picking up. Owner has some questions. So he said that he ended up saying he wanted everybody to sign in. Anybody who works in the office, he wants them to always sign in and sign out when they in there and when they leaving. And at the time, I didn't know why this was being requested. I just had got an attitude because I came in one day, everybody up front. I just walked back to my desk like usual. I had my hands full because I had a bunch of shit in my hands and stuff or whatever, and I had wrote down my name or whatever, but didn't like finish. And then next thing I know, the assistant to the owner, she come back and she's like, everybody got to sign in and out um, on a sign-in sheet or whatever. So I felt like it was being directed towards me because I'm the one who just came in. And I'm like, me, I always sign in. I'm the one person outside of the other guy who works with me that we always sign in and out. I'm just saying, telling y'all what he just said, and I'm not nothing towards nobody. And I said, matter of fact, I just signed in. I just didn't finish. I was just coming back here to say what he said. So one of the nurses was back there when she had came back there and said that. So I didn't know that they was directing it towards the other people. They was directing it towards those two nurses and the HR. He wanted them to sign in and out too because at the time I didn't know that they got an office check and they got their nursing visits check. So I didn't know that. So he's like, he's tired of paying out all this money and he wants to know who's here, when, or whatever. So that was the day that the nurses left. The nurses basically said, I do too much for this place, blah, blah, whatever. Yep, I'm out. I'm done. So they left. That was it for them that day. Okay, cool. Then 2 days later, the HR person stopped coming in. Okay, cool. Then the last day, which was a Friday, the receptionist, she came in, but she left before I got there, but she blamed me for being the reason that she was quitting. Saying that I come in when I want to, like I don't do nothing, saying the guy that works with me, all he do is sit back there and listen to his gospel music. And basically was just night night, night night, babes. Thank you so much for being here. Um, so anyway, so I know this story probably putting y'all to sleep too, but I'm sorry, I gotta tell y'all. So anyway, so they just all left that same week, right? So number one, so okay, so during this time, like this year, like especially the previous few months, I'll say like that last 90 days being at that job, like I was on the verge, like I was quitting. By the time they had left, I had already made it in my mind that when Ronell had graduated, I was gone. I just said, you know what, this money is paying for my son's tuition, but when he graduate, I'm out this bitch. I had already made it up in my mind I was leaving. Um, and that's just what I was doing. They just beat me to it. So because they have been trying to get me up out of there, like they was talking about the time. What was they talking about? They was talking about basically like the time I come in. When that's the time they told me to come in, they asked me if I could be there by 10 o'clock, and I agreed. So I was there between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, no later than 10 every day, or whatever. Um, it was like this big thing about the time that I came in. Then it was this phone. So I have this on-call phone. So after hours, I have the cell phone. All the calls, the office calls get transferred to the cell phone. And I'm the one who has it 24/7. So y'all attached to me 24 motherfucking 7. To me, don't no job pay you enough to be attached to them damn 24/7. But I agreed to take the phone. They never gave me my raise for the phone. The agreement was if you want me to come in at 9, then you're supposed to give me a $2 raise. I didn't get my raise. I had did it for that week. And when we got paid and I did not have my raise on that check, I stopped doing it and I just went back to my 10 o'clock. So that's just what it was. So anyway, needless to say, they had all left that week. As soon as like that first Monday after they was all out of there, so much shit has started coming out. Like the first day that they wasn't there, shit just started hitting the fan. So you could just automatically see the receptionist wasn't mailing stuff out, like stuff that was supposed to be mailed was just in piles in the back of her desk. There was the billing. Oh my god, y'all, the billing was fucked. Still, right now, I'm still trying to get money back that they did not get. I'm talking about from 2019. From 2019, we have clients that were never billed for, or if they get nursing and aid services, they were only billed for one or the other, or for nursing, you have to get like prior authorization from their insurance company. They didn't have that, so they were being denied. Like that, it was just totally fucked. Right now, that company is almost at $2 million in losses from just the billing that was not done and cannot be recouped. Right. So anyway, that's where we at. So just automatically you start finding out stuff. So very quickly I had to start learning. Me and the guy that's working with me had to start learning how to do this other stuff because the week that they left was the research period, which is the time where all nurses go out and see all the clients to reassess them for the next 60 days. So that is the time where you need to get those authorizations. That is the time it's a very important time in the agency, right? This is the week that they left. So they leave. We got to learn how to do authorizations and shit. We got to learn how to do billing. Well, I had to learn how to do billing. Okay. Not a hard job. Not a hard job at all. Very easy, actually, if you're doing it correctly and if you know what you're doing. But it was just something that we had to learn. I had to learn. And so it was just, we just found out very quickly that a lot of shit had not been done. A lot of stuff, like just everything was put off. Okay. And so, I mean, even with our staff, like raises weren't given. Um, different things was just put off. A lot of communications, like from the government, from the state, things, errors that were made that were not corrected, different things. So, needless to say, every week there's something that's coming up, right? Um, so last week, that's what we found out. We found out that we're in a suspension. Yep, I still work here. I still work here right now. I had a job like that, and they always wanted to text me. Oh, they always wanted to text you. You know what? Because that's one of the things, like, yeah, like my staff would text me a lot and call me a lot. Not so much anymore. It was like very much so like early on when I started working there because it was just all a mess. But for the most part, like we had got to a good place where I rarely had to talk to anybody. The only thing I really had to talk about, like if we had pickups or something like that, but I had plenty of staff. I had clients. I was still opening new clients. Like I had three girls just waiting to get put on the schedule when this shit happened. Um, so we were really getting to a good place. It was just really trying to clean up the mess from the previous staff, like still trying to get, just billing all the way like cleaned up. Just go through the pile of mess, like all the people that need to be contacted. Right when I started working there, they had just had a survey that was done. They didn't do nothing with the survey, all the sites or all the issues they never did anything with that. We had to answer to all of that stuff. So, yep. Were they doing fraud? Yeah, so let me tell you that. Okay, so what happened is case managers started reaching out to our patients, telling them that we were terminated and they had to find a new agency. So we started getting calls immediately, like from our staff and people that were there with them and stuff like that. Like, April, what's going on? They just called and said this, that, and the third. And I'm like, what? So I'm like calling everywhere, calling the state, calling everywhere. Everybody said we was good. They like, we don't see nothing. We don't see no incidents. We don't see like nothing going on. So I'm like, okay. So they said like as of the 23rd, we was gonna be done or whatever, right? Like we couldn't, it was as of that date. So I was calling like every day, and then just the 23rd came, and I was on that phone like when they first opened. I was on the phone trying to find out. So they still said we was good. So I'm like, what the hell? But I was also happy because I'm like, yes, they said we good or whatever. Well, we were not good. So basically, where the case managers are at, one of the agencies that the case managers come from, I had was emailing back and forth with the lady who sent the notice out to all the case managers, and she said she couldn't send me the notice directly, but she would send a request asking why didn't we get a notice because we didn't get no type of certified letter, no notice, no nothing. So she said she would get that for me. So yeah, so my DON, she ended up getting a notice in her email, and yep, it said that we was under a suspension um for at least 30 days because of this reason. So basically, the staff that was there before had billed for half-ass. Listen, I'm telling you that basically they had billed for a client that was in a facility for a couple of days. They had billed for that client, and of course they in a facility, so how the hell was we providing services, right? So they billed for the client, and never corrected it. So the state was trying, they was getting communication. They was trying to get the issue fixed, and they just let it go. It was just one of the many things that was let go. Never answered them people back or nothing. So finally, and this was in 2018, like 28, the end of 2018, like 2019, something like that. So um anyway, they was trying to reach out, get it handled. Nobody never answered them. So they finally said, well, here's this. This is what we gonna do. This is what we gonna do. So here we are. So this was the consequence. So now they like, well, we're gonna take away your billing. So if you can't bill for this 30 days, this will give you the time to fix this situation and get us what we said we needed to fix it. And so that's where we at. So yes, we had this suspension. And so then we what do we do? So we in a situation where, okay, do we shut down for this 30 days or while we go through this period, or do we what do we do? So instead of shutting down for the 30 days or whatever time we're gonna have to, use to fix this, we had a couple of agencies that we could work with that would take on our staff right away. So they would hire our staff immediately and they would take our client list, and so we had to split them up by insurance. And so we had a small amount of clients that was going to go to one agency, and the majority of them was going to go to the other agency. Now, the agency with the most clients, that guy we've been working with, like he been working with us ever since the other people left, like helping us to get our stuff in order and stuff like that. Because like I said, the owner and the DON, they really didn't know a whole lot about the business. Like they just really didn't. It's a lot. They didn't know most of what they should know. So this guy, he has his own agency and he has a consulting firm, or agency. So he stepped in. So he helped us out with that. Okay, cool. And then we got this other agency where my boss, he thought that somebody else owned it, but come to find out, some guy just bought it. Don't got no people over there. So he seemed real cool the first day. And then guess what? As soon as people started coming over there filling out applications and shit, he totally flipped, turned into an asshole. Well, not turned into one, showed his true colors. So thirsty, didn't even wait till he got everybody in the door. And so now people is going everywhere. Then our old staff, they calling everybody because they got our whole client list and patient list. So they've been trying to get people to come over there to them ever since they left. But with this situation, because you got a case manager that's telling our business to them, um, they are, reaching out to people again, trying to get them to come over there. And my people are like, hell no, I'm not going over there because I was telling them, I'm like, well, if you want to go over there because it's somebody that you know or you comfortable with already, It's still nothing but a phone call for you to come back when we back open. So they like, hell no, nope. I'll just stick it out over here because the dude ended up being an asshole. So I'm telling people like, it don't matter where you go. I'm gonna call everybody when we got the green light, and whoever wants to come back is more than welcome to come back. And everybody's telling me, well, can you call me first? And can you just y'all hurry up and get this fixed, and we'll be back. And I'll be back or whatever. But anyway, so between now we don't know who all went where. Like we know where most of our people went, but there's a group of people that we just don't know. So it is what it is. That's what's going on in my job. So now, not only are we, you know, oh shit, not only are we fixing the old stuff, now we got this to do. It's just been something like pretty much every week since they left. And it's been 4 months now since they left. So it's just like, why are y'all still even worried about over here? Why don't y'all should have y'all shit jumping by now? But anyway, so that's what I've been dealing with. Niece, what's going on, boo? So so what are you gonna do? Well, me, I'm gonna still work there. So basically, they told me that you still got a job. We still working. They are opening. Right now they building this big like one of them do-it-yourself car wash things or whatever, like one of them big giant new ones. Um, and but they told us like we not closing. We still got our regular schedule as far as in the office. Because honestly, it's a blessing to be all the way honest. Like the hard part was honestly when we got that information, we really should have just took our hands off of it and let the case managers handle it. But we was trying to make sure our staff didn't lose their job, and we was trying to keep everybody together. That was the most part, is trying to keep everybody together. So we was just trying to make sure everybody still had a job and make sure our staff still, I mean, our patients still had, their same staff or whatever. So that's why we did it that way. But it's a blessing for us in the office. So this way it'll just give us uninterrupted time to really just sift through every single thing and just get everything like in order because it was all the way out of whack, like all the way out of whack. I'm talking about just everything. Anything that had to do with the business was just not, had just got lost along the way from them other people being in charge. And that's why I'm just like, anybody who goes over there to them, y'all going over there to the same problem. But, you got to learn on your own because it is a couple people that went over there. And I'm just like, the issue that's going on right now is from them. But, I also told people like, go where you're comfortable. Like, I'm gonna call everybody when we get the green light, and whoever wants to come back can come back. And all it is a phone call to wherever they at to tell them, you know, I no longer would like services here, and that's it. So it's all good, but it's a blessing for us in the office because it was hard. Like you the only one in the office, getting all the phone calls. We had just hired a girl to help out with the phones and stuff and help out with like some of the little time consuming work. Um, because just so we could focus on the bigger stuff or whatever. Plus, it was about to be research week again, so this was like our research week. So we like, oh no, we need somebody in here so we can so we can focus on getting this other stuff done because you can only got so long to get money back, and we was constantly like losing time and stuff like that. But anyway, so that's what's going on at the job. So I'm gonna still stay and help them to do what they need to do to get the stuff back up and running. They said it don't matter if we go down there to the car wash or whatever, we still gonna work. They still gonna pay us. But it'll give us the time to get everything we need to get together and stuff like that. And so it's good. It's all good. And I just told everybody like it's just sad because nobody, like for the most part, most of our staff are just like, we got them few stragglers or whatever. But I told them too. I mean, I said this might be good because you got another place on your resume. You might have another agency to pick up hours if we don't got enough. So it's not a bad thing. Just look at it as this was a way that you got your foot right in the door with somebody that you probably would have had to go through a big, interviewing process with. So we good. We good. So that is what's been going on. That's why I've been missing. That's why I pop in and say stuff and then pop out and don't follow through. It's not because of, it's just my personality and because of what I do. It's because I really just like I've been working at home. I've been, because if I can't really like focus, like I said, the billing is easy as long as you know what you're doing. But when you're doing corrective billing and you want to make sure everything match up, I don't want no issues like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I told them, we don't need none of them issues. So we want to make sure stuff right. So like sometimes I'll just come home and do it, or I'll stay over and do stuff like that when nobody's calling and whatever. But no, this is good. Like I was able to clean off my desk earlier today, get everything situated. Tomorrow, this week, I'm just working on all old prior authorizations, all the old billing. I'm getting all of that shit done, and we're gonna bill out everything else that we can bill. That way, we still got some money coming in, even though it's not no business happening. And yeah, like I recouped a lot. Like we really recouped a lot of money so far. Um, and so it's good. It's good. And it's learning for me. Like I was able to learn, like I know every aspect of running an agency now, to be all the way honest. Like I know every aspect of it. Like I don't have all of the nursing stuff just down packed because the guy who works with me, like he does all the nursing notes because I was already in charge of the aides, so I just wanted to keep it like that. But I know every aspect of like running an agency from top to bottom. So it's a lot of good experience for me. It's making me I'm getting my certification in billing and coding. I'm gonna go ahead and finish that. That's why this thing with the student loan stuff is so awesome for me because it's going to allow me to be able to go and get that certification. Um, so I'm gonna get that because I have the experience because they pay like damn near $30 an hour for billing. In like hospitals and stuff like that. You can work from home doing it and stuff. So yeah, so it's something that I could carry with me down the road. I am still starting my business in the truck business. Y'all know what we talked about and stuff like that. Um but yeah, we're gonna get this stuff done and I'm gonna use this downtime for me to be able to educate myself more on that and get that class out the way, get them hours in. The guy that I used to work with doing bail bonds, he got his broker's license and he got I forget what the other thing is, but he told me he just got it 2 weeks ago. Well, the week that he got it, he reached out like, "When you coming?" And I'm like, "Dude," he was like, "Well, I already got mine, so you might as well come on or whatever." And then while you working on yours, so I'm not leaving no damn job. And then this happened, y'all. But I'm still not leaving. I'm still not leaving. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I work for good people, and I'm gonna just stick it out. I'm gonna stick it out because I know I can always do something else if it comes down to that. So yeah, so that's what's going on. Thank you, Veronica, babes. Thank you so much. So yeah, so we gonna work it out. But that's what's been going on, y'all. And I got something huge coming up for YouTube, y'all. But I don't want to say it yet because I haven't I'm waiting on the email confirmation or how we setting it up. But oh my God, y'all, it's something that got to do with a show. It's like this new show that's out and an interview. But I'm just not gonna say who it is or nothing like that yet. I don't want to jinx. I am so thankful for even somebody even still asking me to do anything like that when I haven't really been on that much. So, as far as YouTube goes, like I'm not ever gonna let YouTube go, y'all. It's just time management is what I need help with. Time management, that's all. And checking my messages, but now I have a reason to check my messages. So, but last week was a very difficult week. So, um, and then the weekend and stuff like that. So this week is like a little bit more of a breather. And yeah, so we got something good coming to the channel, y'all. And when I get confirmation of it, I will let y'all know what it is so everybody knows when, what day and time, and we can share it out and stuff like that. I will be back on tomorrow to do an unboxing that we haven't done in so long. So, but I'm gonna get off here so I can do my nails, so I can finish doing my nails, and so I'll be looking right when I come on tomorrow. But yeah, y'all, so that's pretty much what's going on. I done fucked up. I started eating fast food again, so I done gained weight back. The job is doing well, a lot of experience. We working it out, going through the ups and downs. The agency been open 18 years. So it has longevity. It's been around a long time. A lot of connections. Um, there's a school. We have our own school for LPN and RN. We also do CNA classes. So there's a lot attached to this business. And there's also another aspect to it for DODD. So the business, pretty much any aspect to agency and home health that there could be, this agency has attached to it and has the opportunities there. So it's not just like that one job. It's so many different things you could do just under this one company. And so I'm gonna, really stick around and use it to my advantage because honestly, and then too, like the owner is who asked me to come work there. So like when all of that stuff was happening and I was telling them what was going on, like after them other people left, and they was like, why didn't you say something when he's the one that brought you in here to work? And I was like, well, because even though he the one asked me to work here, they've been with him years, so if they trying to get me up out of here or saying that something they saying is coming from him, I mean, how do I know? You know what I'm saying? I just got here. So, but he was like, no. He said, no, they were coming saying this, that, and the third. And he was like, no. He was like, no, you can always talk to me and, just always let me know and stuff like that. And so it's a good opportunity and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna up and leave. And even with that, like there's so many other people just up and leaving. There's a few people like that just up and left, and nurses, not my aides. Like for my aides, all of them, every single one said they coming back home when this stuff is over with. But the nurses, the one who was straddling the fence, like with the people who used to work there and still working with us, like a lot of them, they went over there for the most part, but we still got a bunch of other ones that stayed or whatever, but it's all good. It's all good, because the thing about it is you're going to see the other situations going on over there in a few. And when that happens, where are you going to try to come back to, you know? So, anyway, April, I've been doing morning affirmations. Love it. Yes, Veronica, have you? I'm telling you, like, I've been trying to, the last couple nights, just the last 2 nights, and I'm gonna try to do it straight because they say like 30 days, like do it like 30 days in a row, or some of them say 21 days. But I've really been trying to do my sleep affirmations, like going to sleep, like listening, just letting it play while I'm asleep. And that's a really good thing to listen to it, like when you get up in the morning, just boom, just play it as soon as you wake up. So that's the first thought you have in the morning. That's a really good thing to do, just to start your day with those thoughts. And since I sleep, y'all know I sleep alone. So since I sleep by myself, I mean, why not play affirmations? It's not bothering nobody or nothing. And just to see how it changes me and motivates me to do better and really like stick with being consistent and stuff like that. I think it really does help. It really, really does. So, hey Gordo, how you doing, babe? So, yeah, I'm trying to get back into my affirmations, especially like the sleep ones. I need to do it first thing in the morning too, though, because y'all know I'm not a morning person. I'll be dragging. I'll be dragging. But yeah, but like tonight, I'm just gonna really try to stick to like the 30 days and just see, but just make sure I'm doing it consistently or whatever. But that's what's going on with me, y'all. So we got good things coming to the channel. And that's what's going on in my life. My son, he barely is home. So like with the dog, that little Frenchie dog he bought, he pretty much stays with his girlfriend at with her parents. That's where he's been staying. So ain't none of my kids been here. Both of the girls had the babies. I think I told y'all. Did I tell y'all that both of my daughters had their babies? So the new babies are here. Yeah, y'all. So that's what's been going on. So that's where I've been. I've been there, just just dealing with work and been at home and stuff like that. So it's just time management. I need to do the morning affirmations. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try it because if I could get up at 7, if I would actually not get up, but if I would wake up, like get up out the bed and not just wake up, then I could come on in the morning and do like my light face or whatever. Cause I mean, I don't do my face every day, but like do a little something in the morning, like get ready or whatever with y'all. But we'll work it out. Thank you for popping in, Gordo. I appreciate it. So anyway, that's what's going on. So I love y'all. I'll be back on tomorrow to do the unboxing, and I'm gonna email y'all the new number. So I'll email y'all the new number so y'all got that. I mean, not email. I'll get on Instagram and I'll DM y'all my new number. And I'm going to post the links for the student loans so y'all can get that money taken off. And what else? And I'll be back on tomorrow to do the unboxing because I'm excited to see what's in this box of stuff. And yeah, that's all. So I'll follow up with y'all tomorrow. I love y'all so, so very much. Let me get off here so I can do these nails. And I thank y'all all for stopping in. How many? So now, oh my God, Veronica, five. Five. Like, what the fuck? Like, where did these damn kids come from? I'm just saying, where they come from. And they all girls. My son, I was like, oh my God, you cursed. He was like, what the fuck? I said, you better not do nothing trying to have no boy. He was like, I'm not. I'm not. But anyway, y'all, okay. So so I'll do all of that tonight. Inbox the number, post the links for student loans. If anybody need anything, please hit me up on my IG. I'm gonna turn on my notifications so I can get messages. And I love y'all. Holy fuck. When I when I met you, you had one. Listen. I don't know where the hell all these damn kids came from. And a bunch of hard head ass girls. I don't know what the hell they gonna do because they can leave me alone. Okay. Okay. And how many different outfits can you buy? I mean, they all just need to just wear the same shit. Just keep buying the same outfit, different different sizes. Oh my God. Oh my God. But all right, y'all. I'll be on camera tomorrow. And I'll see y'all. Have an amazing night. I love y'all. Happy birthday, Crystal. Bye bye.